Hi guys, welcome in. I'm Lisa. This is North Star Energy Healing. Thank you for tuning in today for this message. I'm trying to use my phone this time instead of my iPad. I'm really challenged with it not having a pause button, and I want to talk to you a little bit before I start the reading, and that's really hard to do when there's no pause button. I'm so sorry if this is jumpy. I'm doing my best. Honestly, I'll get some better equipment. I really will. Okay, so today is Friday, October 20th, and I'm going to do the Aries reading now. My Aries are March 21st through April 19th. Aries is the ram. Aries is known for their courage. They're also a fire sign, very fiery. The Aries that I know are very fiery and determined, and so that can be a beautiful thing for sure. So today I went to my regular job because I have to have one for health insurance and to pay some bills while I'm doing this fun thing. I think about this all the time when I'm at work. I work part-time, about 4.5 hours a day, and I just think about how I can't wait to get home to do this. So today I had to work and get groceries and put those away. Then I had to make a fire, and I bought flowers. I like to have fresh flowers around. See if you can see those flowers. Okay, I'll try to turn it around slowly. Hopefully you saw that. So thank you for tuning in. As I said, I'm going to pause this and then reposition the camera and get right to it. Thank you so much. Okay, voila. The camera is in a different position. Okay. All right. So, Aries. What do we have for my Aries today? I'll try to shuffle these. Oh, maybe I moved the camera a little. The last one I did, I kept shuffling off camera, and I like you guys to know that I am shuffling the deck because sometimes it seems like the same cards come out, you know, in several readings. I don't know why. There's plenty of cards in here. Plenty to choose from. Okay. So what I'm going to do first, as per usual, is I'm going to cut the deck. And then I'm going to take the 3 cards from the bottom, which is what you don't see coming. Five of Swords, challenging, change. 7 of Pentacles, reflection. Ooh, 3 of Cups, celebration. Yay! Okay, we will look at those after. So now what I'm going to do is get your row of 3, top row of 3, next row of 3. All right. Okay, this one wants to come out right away. Oh boy, the devil energy. That is not the devil. That is doing things to excess or your fears. Okay, Aries. 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. Trust me, I know when it's the right card. Well, trust me. Oh boy. Okay, this is very odd, but I'm going to trust the universe. I have to. If I didn't, then I guess I wouldn't believe in what I was doing, right? So that's 3. And then you got 2 bonus cards. This is for that row because I said to Spirit, this is the top row, okay? So you've got 3 cards and then these other 2 kind of bonusy cards for that row. That's all right. You know what? I do where I go where the universe and Spirit leads me. And you just have to go with it. Another one that doesn't want to go in. Death of the old way of doing things. Okay, Aries. 2 more cards for my fantastic Rams, my courageous Aries, my fire signs, my fiery Aries. 2 more cards for the second row, please, Spirit. What do my Aries need to know? I can already feel that that's 1. Emperor, that's good. Okay, and that one. Queen of Swords. Okay, let's get right into it. So what I do, how I do this is I will show you all the cards first. I put them back down and then I get into the reading. Okay. We do what you don't see coming at the end. All right. First card, Devil. So as I said, the devil is not the devil that we've been taught by Christianity. The devil is your fears, facing your fears, something you're afraid of, but it can also be doing things to excess. And that can be overeating, spending too much time on digital, spending too much time on social media, working too much, workaholics, anything that you do to excess. I can't think of that. I wish I cleaned to excess because then my house would be sparkling. But anyway, so that's what he means, fears or excess. This is the Four of Wands. This is a beautiful card. Fours are stability or stagnation. In this deck and in my intuitive way, this is stability. Something beautiful has been created. We think of it as your domestic or your home life because it shows a family in the middle there. And it's just an absolutely beautiful card. Wands are action. So some action that you've done has created this beautiful family life. And then we have the Knight of Swords. He's all in blue. He's surging forward, and he has his sword up in the air. Swords are words and communication. He is ready to do some communicating. And then the two bonus cards, I would say, I guess, that came out are the Page of Cups and the Eight of Wands. So cups are emotion. The pages are novices at what they do. They need to learn more. It has the two seahorses there. Like, there's another card in the deck, another king that has that. So this page has his cup in his hand, and he's kind of looking forward, but he's not sure what he's going to do. So this one could definitely be need to learn more. Some of the pages really show me that it is more of a message card than a learning card. In this one, I really intuitively feel that it's, something more needs to be learned. Eight of Wands. This is an action card that is fast. This is like boom. These Eights of Wands know where they're going. The sun is there behind them. These wands are shooting through the air. They're going to hit their target. Okay. So that's row one. So looking at this, the devil, excess or fears, creating a stable home life, Knight of Swords, some sort of words or communication with somebody. So, and then a little bit more learning with the Page of Cups. The cups are also emotion. So, maybe somebody is afraid to show their emotion to the family or to create the family. And maybe their words are going to, because Aries are very fiery. Sometimes maybe you've used some words that you wish you had thought about more emotionally before you did it. And then the Eight of Wands, action. Eights are mastery of something. So you definitely are the master of something. You have two Wands cards, which are action, family, and doing something. So it seems to me like there's something you're afraid of. That's just how I'm reading this. Not doing something to, I'm feeling like this is something that you're worried about or you're afraid of to do with family or your home. And then you're going to have to, I don't want to say go to battle. I mean, the card is a knight. Knights do battle it out, but there may be some sort of communication that needs to happen. And it's going to be emotional. It's going to be an emotional communication. You need to get emotionally right before you do it. Once you get emotionally correct with your communication, this is going to go forward and hit the mark. So I would say overall, there's something that you're afraid or worried about that has to do with creating this home life. It could be buying a house or moving to a new apartment, new domestic area. and there's some communication, some swords, words. It could be paperwork, it could be a contract, and it's going to be very emotional, but it's going to hit the mark. So I would say overall, what I'm hearing is you've got to face your fears to get through it, to get to this action end. All right. Row 2, death. So this death card doesn't mean death, that someone's going to die, so please don't freak out. It means that there's going to be a death of a way of doing things. Often we say the death of the old way of doing things. So that's why this card, even though it's kind of dark, it shows you a white rose on the flag, and it shows you a white stallion in the bottom. So you're gonna stop doing something the way that you were doing it, and you're gonna do it in a new way. Death of the old way. The Emperor. The Emperor is male energy. He is very wise. He has a lot of knowledge. The Emperor is extremely organized. He likes to bring order to chaos. He likes everything in its place. He likes everything to be organized, and he's very smart. He's very intellectual, has a lot of wisdom. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, with all the doves and the cat around her. Swords are communication. Once again, you have the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So definitely something with communication here. You have a knight, which is male. You have the queen, which is female. So this could be communication between a male and a female. And the queen is right under the knight. So she is supporting this male figure, knight figure. So, and she's also a protector. She's holding her sword up in front of that light, in front of that column. And my way, my intuition, my guides always tell me that even though queens can be ruthless, not in this deck, not this queen. Doves are a sign of peace. So this could be, there's going to be a peaceful conclusion or a peaceful discussion about what all this stuff that's happening is. So it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So once you get through all of this, facing your fears to create this, emotionally thinking about your words, being supported by this queen who is there for you, female energy, feminine energy, and then going forth with the wands, you're going to do it a little bit differently. Maybe you had an idea of how you wanted to create this stability or buy this home, or maybe you wanted one home and you didn't get it. So there's going to be a new way of doing that, a new way of looking at it. Then you have this male emperor who's in the mix. And he is definitely here to bring order to chaos. So this emperor in your life is going to be here to kind of bring it all together, to bring it in, to order it and get it ready. I mean, he's holding scrolls there. So I feel like for some of you, this could definitely be a contract. You know, swords being words and wands being go forth and hit the mark. So it seems like for some of you, maybe you're afraid to change the way you're doing something. You have the devil and the death card right under it. So your fears may be about changing the way you're doing something. That's kind of what I'm getting, Aries. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling about this, is you need to do something in a different way, but you're kind of afraid to. And then creating whatever this domestic stable thing that you're creating, you've got the Emperor to support you. You've got some communication that needs to happen, but you need to think about the communication from an emotional standpoint. It's like, I'm trying to think of how I could explain that. It's like if you called somebody up and said, oh, hey, I just wanted to tell you that Mary died. Okay, you're delivering news with no emotion whatsoever, or thinking about the emotion that that's going to evoke in the other person. But if you called up and said, you know, hi, Sue, I just wanted to give you a call because I don't know if you've heard this news yet, but really sorry if I'm the one to tell you, but Mary has passed away. Now that is delivering the communication with some emotion and caring about what you're saying. Okay, so I'm just giving you that as an example. I sometimes it's hard to find examples that will fit, but I think that one was okay. All right, so face your fears, change the way you're doing it. You can create this. You've got the help of the Emperor. You've got the Queen and the Knight of Swords, words, communication. Think about it emotionally first, and then go ahead, go for it. This is what the Eight of Wands is saying. This is mastery. So whatever this is for you, I'm not saying that it's buying a new home. This is whatever it is for you. Starting a new business, buying a new home, proposing marriage, making a YouTube channel, opening an art gallery. It could be a lot of different things. Okay, what you don't see coming. Five, is it? Yeah. Five of Swords. Fives are change. And you can see here that he's been through a battle. This is not a happy card, so to speak. Again, swords are words. So this is a conflict and this is change. Fives are change and or conflict. We just had this. So you've got the Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords. You're definitely having some sort of communication, wordy, maybe it's an argument. I hope not. But so in this, it looks, so the way that I interpret this, because he's got 4 swords there in his arms and he's walking off the battlefield with 1 sword raised. So I feel like the battle has been done and he's just, it's like what I picture is if you were having, let's just say you were sitting at a lawyer's office and there was all kinds of things going on and you had an argument about it. You didn't want to sign. You grab everything off the table and then you just march out. So you're still angry and mad. But remember, even when challenging things happen, there can be a good outcome depending on how you react. Okay. Now, this is the only Pentacle card in your reading. This is the 7 of Pentacles. Pentacles are what you create, earthly things, your job, your art, your music, your collection of china, your collection of teapots or Hummel figurines or whatever. It's your material things. It's earth. Now, in this card, she has a basket, but she hasn't taken any of her things off the tree. She's put in all this work to grow those things, to build those things, and then she's just kind of standing there like, okay, what am I going to do with this? Was it worth it? This card, this 7 of Pentacles, was what I created worth it? Okay, this is reflection. 7's a reflection. So what you may not see coming is some sort of wordy conflict, and whatever you created during that, or maybe you're having an argument about something you created, you're not sure if that was worth it, if your efforts were worth it. Maybe you're not sure if the argument was worth it. Okay. So, and then we have the 3 of Cups. So this is beautiful. So it's going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. This is a celebration card. 3s are a holy number, Trinity, creation. You can see the cups are overflowing and there's 3 women there dancing and they've got, sparkles shooting out of their arms. So this is a good ending. Cups are emotion. 3s are creation. So let me see here for a minute. Okay, so you have the Page of Cups. You have the 3 of Cups. You don't have any Pentacles. Okay. So what you don't see coming, as I said, I feel like you're going to have a wordy conflict, and then you're going to wonder if what you did or said about that conflict was worth it. And maybe you're going to reflect on it and backpedal a little bit. Maybe you're going to back up so that you can have this celebration. This card, this 3 of Cups, so I'm pointing to it, and it's not even on the camera. Sorry about that. This 3 of Cups card is also a card to appreciate those who have supported you. They're all females in this, so I would interpret this as whoever your females are in your life, your friends, your mother, your grandmother, aunt, daughter, friends, whoever it may be. This card is telling you appreciate those people. Celebrate with those people. Celebrate those people. So overall, I think that this was a pretty good reading. I mean, there are a couple of challenges here, but that's okay. You know what? Challenges make us grow. And if everything was 100% blissful every day, we wouldn't, it just would be boring. We have to have challenges so that we can grow, so that our soul and spirit can grow. Okay, let's get a timing card for our Aries here that are going to be going through this. This is a timing deck that I made. I meditated, I channeled what I should put in the timing deck because people always want to know when things are going to happen. And I don't know. I mean, you know, there is a way to use the tarot for timing, but I just felt like I wanted to create my own. So I did channel however many there. I think there are 30-something different cards in here. So I channeled what they should be. All right. So what do we have for timing on this whole thing with Aries? Oh, jeez. More work is needed. Okay. Not surprising. Okay. More work is needed. Okay. That makes sense because remember the page was you need to think about learning a little bit more before you go forward with this. And also remember, death is the death of the old way of doing things, and the devil is facing your fears before you do it. So I'm not surprised that more work is needed came out, and then you have this possible conflict, but then leading to a celebration. So Aries, you need to do a little bit more work when it comes to this situation. I would love it if you would comment and let me know what this is for you. There are, you know, hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands of Aries out there that watch tarot readings. So when you're doing a general reading, I try not to make it sound like it's one particular thing, because it could be anything. When I watch other readers for myself, they might be saying, oh, this lover, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, nope, that's talking about my business. Like, I know when I'm listening to it that's what it means for me. When I'm listening to Sagittarius reading, because that's me, Sagittarius. Okay. So let's see. This is the Denise Lynn Sacred Forest Oracle. What do my Aries need to hear, feel, and know about this situation or about what's going on right now for them, please? Please give us a card for Aries from the Sacred Forest Oracle. Let's see what does Spirit want to say. Aries are going to have a little bit of work and think about how they want to move forward with this particular situation. No. We can't have 6 cards. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. Let me just give them another good shuffle. That was probably my hands doing that because they're small. All right. Now, I did that, and then the card just came right out for us. Owl Spirit, Wisdom. Oh, my gosh, look at that card. Never had it before. Owl Spirit, Wisdom. Look at her. Look at that flaming, fiery card. Just like you, Aries. She's got a red gown. There's so much red in here and fire right underneath the owl. Wisdom. Okay. You have it. You have the wisdom to pull this off, to change some things and to move forward. All right, what was the number? 27, which is a 9, which is accomplishment. Yeah. 27, Owl Spirit. Recently, my guides told me that I needed to read the whole explanation, not just this little paragraph at the end. Abounding insight, profound majesty, and grace are available to you now, simply by pulling your awareness inward. Ancient wisdom is emerging. You know the truth. Trust your intuition and perceptions right now. You are a truth seeker and a truth sharer. The excellent sight of an owl in the darkness corresponds with your ability to perceive the reality of a situation. We know we have a situation. even in the murkiest of conditions. When this card chooses you, you are at the advent of a time of profound illumination and transformation, changing of the way that you do things. The owl sits at the shoulder of Athena and Merlin, revealing sacred truths. In some native cultures, the owl is called the night eagle, for it has the majesty of the eagle, but works silently in the darkness at night. This card can also mean that it's time to embrace your dark side as well as your light. Through doing so, you will be in balance. Yeah, we all do have a shadow side and a light side, and we do need to have that balanced. I mean, that's just human nature. The spirit of the owl says, trust in your ability to see the deepest truth in situations and in people. Wisdom is growing within you in mysterious ways beyond your awareness. This is a good time to sign up for inspirational courses. Messages from spirit are all around you. Look for them and trust what you feel. Yeah, trust what you feel. That's key here. So maybe you need to take some time to meditate if you meditate. But, meditation for musicians can be writing songs. For poets, it can be writing poetry. It doesn't necessarily mean you need to sit cross-legged and meditate like that. Meditation is focusing on one thing. Also, people can do candle meditation where you just look at a candle. So anyway, Aries, time to think about some stuff. Time to pull your wisdom out, and maybe if you know the truth and you're not facing it, like the devil card says, face your fears. Time to face it. Time to change the way you're doing something. But you are supported with that male emperor, with the Queen of Swords. It's going to be okay. Everything is going to turn out okay, just like the Three of Cups. All right, this is my animal oracle deck. What do my Aries Rams need to hear today for a message from this, please? What do we have to say for our good Aries here? Oh my gosh, that's the one. Goose, inner knowing. Oh my gosh. So you got wisdom with the owl, and now you have inner knowing with the goose. Aries, you know the answers. You have the answers inside you. You know, I think, what you need to do. Whatever work that you need to do, you know what it is. Okay. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Eight of Wands. Where are they going? Loyal friends are always with you. Three of Cups. I said this was all about your friends. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. Okay, let me read that again. I like to try to point out the cards as I'm reading it so you see how it all weaves in together. Goose, inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. Yeah, you have the Emperor there with you. You have the Queen of Swords with you. You have your friends and the Three of Cups. You have the stable thing that you're creating, whether it's family or buying a home or something domestic. You have it. You have it, Aries. You have it. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. Please give it a like if you would, because it helps the YouTube algorithm. It helps other Aries find this reading. Thank you so much for listening, for tuning in. I love you all. Peace and kindness.